Welcome to the Yup Life podcast. What do you call cheese that isn't yours? Nacho cheese.
And another week has gone by.
Oh, yeah. New camera angle, new us.
New logo.
Ooh. Moving up in this world. Ruben, this is your topic?
It is.
This is also your beer.
This is my beer.
This is your favorite?
I got one topic I want to talk about before we actually get into our topic.
Ooh.
So first off, we'll start with the beer. The good old Michelob Ultra. It's 2.6 carbs, 95 calories, very light.
Stay fit
While
you drink.
Oh, yeah.
And they're easy to drink. So
I hate those.
Too easy.
Those billboards you always see. It's like a dude working out, but he's drinking a Michelob. Like,
You guys don't do that at the gym?
that's why I drink. I replace my water at the gym with Michelob. That's
In your shaker bottle?
yeah.
it's probably enough water to keep you hydrated.
Probably.
That's true.
Cheers, boys. Joey, this is episode
10.
It's
awesome.
I was going to say century. What
A decade?
Decade.
But that's
been a-
yours, so.
It's been a long week, guys.
So I keep looking at my phone because there's something I want to bring up.
Let's talk about it.
All right. Steven, you texted us earlier this week that you almost adopted a little girl.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Please explain.
So it's the weirdest thing ever. You guys know my apartment, right? Like it has a bunch of curves coming out.
Yeah.
So I was leaving my apartment to go to work, and I'm driving by, and I just happened to turn, and there's like a little. I'm really bad with ages, but she was in diapers still, but she was running on 2 feet, so I don't know how old that is. But she was running, and she was screaming like "Mama," right? And you expect like normally to see someone running behind her, right?
Like straight out of a horror story, mama? Or like.
Kinda, right? So like you expect to see somebody running like behind her, but I took a curve, right, to get out of my apartment. So I'm like, what the fuck? Like I didn't see anybody. So then I started going, and it keeps on eating at me, and I'm about to leave my apartment, and I just throw my car in park, and I'm like, fuck this, like let me look down the road to see what's going on. The little girl runs, like turns the corner, and is just booking it, right, and just keeps on screaming like "Mama." And I see a guy like way behind her, and I'm like, oh, that's probably the dad. The dude's like drinking nonchalant like water, and I'm like, okay, that's not the dad. Right? So then she like starts leaving the apartment, right? And I'm like, oh shit, like I have to do something at this point. So I go over there and like I try to go get her, and she's like, hey.
Oh wow!
Like,
Holy
just
crap!
arms up,
Like
and I'm like,
pick me up?
yeah, and I'm like, oh my God. So then I picked her up, and then everything started going through my mind. I'm like, all right, I just adopted this girl. It's me and her for the rest of my life at this point. And so I'm like, all right, let me go. And I literally don't know what to do at this point, right? And I'm like, whatever, I'm going to go walk towards where I saw her run out from. Hopefully I see a door open. And I start walking over there, and I'm in my head, I'm like, man, like, what if the parents are both like just dead? Like,
Oh,
what if it was
God.
like,
Oh god!
everything started going through my mind.
Worst case.
Yeah. And then some dude like comes running out, and he looks kind of frantic. So I'm like, this is probably the dad. And I like just have her up on my arm, and then he's like, oh my God. And he says like her nickname, and he's like, come on. And then I'm like, this is yours? And then he's like, yeah. Grabs her, and he's like, thank you. But yeah, dude, I almost adopted her. And like, I'm like super glad that I was just there. And I happened to see her, you know? Because if I wasn't, she would be fucking just
Gone. Yeah. Who knows what would happen after that?
Yeah,
Run
dude.
around the street.
Yeah. But I almost adopted. I almost had a child.
So when she had her hands up to you, did you see her walking down graduation, and then you walking her down the aisle and everything?
Me getting mad at her like boyfriends. And
Your bank account just depleted.
yeah, just everything. But I was like, fuck it. All right, this is my life now.
Do you have a name picked out for her just in case?
Kind of. No, man.
Would you ever adopt a kid?
If I had to.
Okay.
Like, at that point, like, if no one was going to take care of her, I probably would have.
Yeah, but if you like legit could have kids, you'd rather do that.
Yeah, I'd rather do that. I'm trying to have 12.
Well, that was our intro story. Should we move on to a real topic?
Sorry, guys.
No, it's good. It's a good story.
Yeah, you didn't give us any backstory. Just like I might adopt a kid, and we're like, what? Yeah, excuse me.
So I needed to hear the finishing on that. But since we're drinking Michelob Ultra tends to be, not I want to say, it could be cheaper versus some like high quality beer.
Well, considering last week when we had Jeremy on, or last episode, I bought a 6-pack of IPAs.
Mm-hmm.
It was $18-19 for a 6-pack.
For a 6-pack, and
but I only had to drink 2 of them, so it's kind of like you get what you pay for. But
and then Steven, how much did you pay for this pack?
I got double the amount of beers for half the price. So you do the math.
right.
So that brings us to our topic: is keeping it tight financially.
Ballin' on a budget.
Ballin' on a budget. Oh, that's what we were going. Yeah, that's what we called it. Ballin' on a budget.
No, I like keeping it tight.
No, I like balling on a budget. So during the week, your daily basis. I'll start with you, Joey. Where does your money go on a not necessarily daily basis, but if you can generalize what you spend your money on Monday through Friday, not including weekends because weekends are.
Yeah, this week was rough because I was busy and didn't have time to cook food. So I spent a lot of money eating out, like pretty much every day, which is kind of out of the norm for me. So $10 for lunch every day, that adds up. That's $50 in a week. So I would say mostly food, if anything, and then like the occasional spending money on things that are fun. But food and gas, like gas is once a week, probably $40.
God damn, what are you doing?
What?
You spend 40 weeks on gas every week?
$40, yeah.
40
About
weeks.
that.
Yeah, 40. What? Are you peeling out everywhere? Are you like...
One tank?
You have to hit 100 every...
One tank? I only get like 20 miles a gallon. It's not like anything
Same,
crazy.
though. We might drive different distances. I don't know.
You work a lot farther.
I don't know.
How often do you fill up your tank?
Every like a week and a half.
Okay, so yeah, a week. Give a couple days.
What are you averaging?
Really, it's like 20.
No, just let's say average you're driving. Let's not do the like city or like your average. Just
Like miles per gallon?
yeah.
It's 20.
20.
Yeah, it's 20. A highway, I could get a pretty good like 25. But yeah.
I think I averaged like 19, 18 on mine.
Holy.
Yeah. I imagine yours is like that just because.
And I drive like I wouldn't say a grandma, but like I don't drive my car like it should either too.
You don't put it to the high RPMs or
Only
anything.
like when I'm getting on an on-ramp or something every now and then. Like once a day maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, I know the difference. Premium?
Oh, that's
premium.
Premium.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No premium.
I have
Yeah.
to get premium.
Yeah.
I do not.
Yeah.
I might want to. I don't know.
What about you, Steven? What would you say you spend your money on like say during the week work day? Like
Postmates.
Yeah, actually.
Postmates.
I recently have been actually pretty frugal.
Hookers and blow.
Joey, that's off air.
Oh, that's on the weekends.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
said
yeah.
weekdays.
We said
Weekdays.
weekdays. No, dude, I really don't spend a lot of money during the week. I used to spend a shit ton on lunch. I used to ball out. Food is something that I don't mind balling out with. So my lunches were costing around $20 just for myself.
holy crap.
Yeah.
What was the definition of a yuppie?
A little bit.
Enjoy your lobster.
Yeah. At lunch.
Are you serious?
What the hell?
No, yeah,
I can't even.
dude.
Does that include like 4 beers and
No. Just like
what's a place that what's your favorite place to go that you spent $20 on lunch?
holy shit. Okay.
Just like one place that.
All right.
And what the hell did you get that cost $20?
Okay. Panera and Rubio's.
What? Panera,
Yes.
like you get the
No.
a sandwich and a salad and a
Listen,
drink,
I
and you're
customize all my shit.
let me get the guacamole.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's where it's at.
The
gonna
guac
cost
fucks
extra.
you. Yeah, the guac fucks you.
That's
up.
like extra $10 right there alone.
You know, I make that kind of money now, guys.
You know how many
Big time.
avocados you can buy for the extra $2?
No, I
They
know,
charge you?
dude. I know.
But
They
it's
grow
right
in my homeland, so
They do.
they're all from Mexico. But yeah, I think food is like the major thing that I used to spend money on. Not anymore. I try to like meal prep and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
I'm not spending as much money, and I'm kind of spoiled too because like at work it's a pretty big company, so there's always somebody having meetings,
Okay.
and they always cater.
Oh,
and there's
nice.
Always leftovers.
Nice.
So it's pretty nice. And then Fridays we get like breakfast. So
Speaking of people catering, a friend put on Snapchat that they had donuts, and she took like 3 boxes into her cube, or her office.
Oh,
yeah, and she took them all. And she's like, I hope no one will notice. So funny.
that's awesome. She had to like leave until everybody else leaves just so she doesn't get caught.
She tells me she's always like, yeah, I'll go and clean out that kitchen and stuff.
That's
Or
awesome.
it's funny. But yeah, I mean, if there's free food there, I mean,
Balling on a budget.
balling on a budget.
Got it.
So meal prepping, that's like a big thing. I love doing it when I have the time, and
Yeah.
when I have the time.
Do you think that's a like our generation thing does that?
Meal prepping?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I only know like.
I mean, I've never heard of it until the past few years, I guess.
Oh, okay.
I think it's been going on forever, but now it's called meal prep. It's not leftovers. It's
Right.
meal prepping.
There you
Okay.
go.
Because
It-
like the traditional way is like the mom cooks dinner every night, you know?
I think meal prepping is also associated now with like fitness, and that's a big like
Right.
this time of
Yeah.
what do you know?
Yeah.
And like
Speaking of fitness real quick, I had this like hashtag just shower thoughts, but isn't it kind of sad that I'm going like big picture, like evolution, but the fact that our species has to go and make an effort to stay healthy, like at a gym or running or whatever, just to stay fit. But like back in our past, it was like there was no gyms, there was no anything like that. Like we're so sedentary in our lifestyle that we have to force ourselves to stay physically healthy. It's just crazy to me. Like, you know, Neanderthals like running around killing animals and stuff.
Yeah.
They were like big and buff just because they were always doing shit. But now we're like, we sit in our ass all day, so we have to go to the gym.
Yeah.
So there's so many people going to the gym now because that's all they can do to work out and stay fit.
life is too easy.
It is.
Like, you
Yeah.
know, like you have to pay to go somewhere to make it hard.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like,
Like I have to pay someone to let me do work
yeah.
to stay
yeah,
fit.
technically.
It's just, I don't know.
I never thought about that, though. That's a good
Maybe
point.
maybe because it's 420. Like I'm just 420 speaking out of my mind right now. But
Crazy guys.
sorry, I interrupted with that.
No,
stupid
that's
story.
a good. I never thought about it that way, and that's
Yeah.
a good way to look at it.
It's just like progressively, gyms and fitness have been getting more popular, and I think it's because our lifestyle as a species is so sedentary that we have to work out.
That is true. Speaking about balling on a budget and like doing workouts and stuff, I guess like that could be a thing too. Like everybody pays for a gym at this point, right? So,
No, I don't.
all right, Joe.
I,
A lot of people do.
like. I did and I did it when I was in college too.
Yeah.
Like you get it included in tuition, but every time I went to the gym, it was always like you have to go at odd hours when it's not busy. If it is busy, you're sitting there waiting, and it's just like you have to drive to go somewhere. Wait, it's just a lot of time wasted for me. So I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna invest the money I could spend in 2 to 3 months of a gym membership, buy my own equipment, you know. So I got like a squat rack and a bench and all that stuff.
Yeah. That's a very, very smart thing to do.
Because it's, I mean,
Invest in yourself.
I spent $40-$50 a month on a gym membership before. So
Dude, speaking about the ASU gym, I used to be so intimidated to go in there because of the girls.
really,
Like, yes. So I remember when I would go in there and like I'd be doing something and then a girl would like walk to the next machine, which is the same thing, and she would do like double the weight.
she walks right behind you.
Yeah, and
racks
like,
it for all
Yeah.
the way.
you're like, what the fuck? Like, it was just Amazonian freaking Wonder Woman girls.
Steven, when you and I go to the gym
Yes.
and there's girls there, all respect to all ladies that are listening. You see girls and we're both like, holy crap! You can see all of their backs all toned and everything. And we're like,
They got those sports bras on.
and you just
You can see.
Yeah, it's just like him and I are both like, how come we can't look like that?
Yeah,
How come
dude,
we can't
like,
have that
I
back?
want- I want those abs. Like,
yeah,
what?
exactly. It's
Your balls just shrivel up a little bit.
A little bit. Dude, it's awesome. Inspiration.
no, seriously, yeah. The girls out there that are kicking ass, that's awesome. Keep it up, and you're my inspiration.
We do call that gym, what is it, the Super Saiyan gym?
Yeah,
Everybody in there is buff.
Yeah,
As
everyone's.
I think it's the area.
fuck. Yeah.
Younger people in this area. So,
Yuppie?
yep. It's a yuppie area.
I'm gonna start going in there, introducing myself, and be like, "Hey, do you want to be on a podcast?
It's not a bad
Why not?
idea.
Why not?"
Not a bad idea.
Why not?
We'll do another fitness episode.
We can have a trainer in here.
Fitness
Ooh.
pizza in my mouth.
We'll have them. We'll have a trainer here, and we'll just all eat pizza in front of them. Okay, so tell me what I'm doing wrong.
It's all disgusting too. Like,
Should I fold the pizza? Should I cut it?
Like, you burn extra calories kind of.
Yeah.
So.
Weird thought. I was reading an article. I saw an article about Charlize Theron.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Don't talk bad about my baby.
Oh,
right now.
she's amazing.
I got a trivia question for you. Do you know where she's from?
South Africa.
Okay, you love her.
Duh, dude. Go ahead.
She gained like 50 pounds for a movie recently, and like there's a picture of her with her gut hanging out, and like that's like true. Like that's her. I was like, holy crap,
That's Christian Bale status.
yeah. She's crazy. Like she's what is that? That's not. Well, Methodist acting is like
Methodist?
I have no idea what
I
you're
think it's
talking
called
about.
method.
Oh, thank you. Sorry.
Yeah, Methodist. I think is a
That's
religion.
a religion.
Method acting is like you're the person. You make that your life, and I believe I could be wrong, but
Yeah.
I think maybe she's like that because she put that.
You got to be a little different in the head for that kind of mindset.
That dude that does Gangs of New York, or not Gangs of New York.
Leo DeCap.
No. Yeah. Well,
That was Gangs of New York.
Yes.
Yeah.
The other guy.
Oh, Dan Lewis.
Yeah, he is on a different level. That guy. What's that movie called?
Lincoln.
Lincoln. Say Lincoln. He'll practice for a year. He'll get into that character. He will live like that person for a year or months, and then go act.
Dude, those tend to be the best actors. Do you know Shia LaBeouf for Lawless wanted to get his tooth removed?
Wow.
Really?
Yeah, he went to like a bunch of dentists and was like, yo, like, let me take this out. And they're like, we're not going to remove that tooth.
For
man.
no reason.
Yeah.
That's funny.
So they didn't let him.
All right, let's get.
You were talking about gyms, like
Yeah.
gym memberships. I told you I don't have one. What were you gonna say?
No, exactly that, actually. Like, invest in yourself, buy the equipment. There's actually places where you could go work out for free.
Really?
Yes.
YMCA?
Like city places?
So, there's city places.
The Yard?
What prison? get arrested. Go to the yard. What do you mean the yard?
Thanks. You got it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying.
a prison yard.
There's actually a place here, I want to say in Phoenix, called Gorilla Fitness or something like that, and it's an open gym.
That's awesome. I've
Yeah.
never heard of that. I really
Yeah.
had no idea. That's cool.
You just go and you just get to work out, which is pretty crazy.
So you just look that up on the internet, and I mean, say like if anyone's listening from a different city, maybe just look up.
Yeah,
And
look
see.
up. I guess like free workout spots. There's a bunch of like free stuff, man. Like there's just a bunch of shit out there. If you're balling on a budget.
I went to a park on Thursday, and I don't know, maybe it's a little taboo, but they have those like workout things at the parks,
Oh, true.
like pull-up bars and like racks you can do sit-ups on and stuff like that. I've never used it, but I've occasionally seen people at those. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
They have little workout stations at parks, like, and it has a board and it tells you like what workouts to do and how to do it. I don't know. I think it's a cool idea. Like, get out, go to a park, and do some some workouts there.
You have to be real confident.
Yeah, because I've never seen anyone on them ever.
Yeah.
So
I don't get out very often, so I've never seen that. But that is pretty cool. I just never seen it. All I can think of is like the jungle gym and those.
yeah, it's kind of like that. It's like the same color, the same like metal bars and all that, but it's for working out specifically.
You're
it's
like
not for
kicking
kids.
kids out to do pull-ups. Yeah, you're like,
Get out of here! This is a pull-up rack, not a playground.
it's hilarious.
But places like what's it called? Lifetime? Not Lifetime.
Lifetime's like the expensive, crazy one. They have everything
the
there.
Purple
Those guys are
gym.
big.
That's Planet Fitness.
Planet Fitness. It's $10 a month. Like
True.
That's not bad. That's
honestly, I hate that place, and I give it a real bad rap. But it's $10 a month.
Yeah, you get to go work out for $10.
Yeah.
They also have like tanning booths, I think.
Oh yeah, I don't condone that shit at all.
And then I'm pretty sure they have free pizza on
They have,
Fridays.
pizza days and like Tootsie Roll days.
Tootsie Roll days?
Yeah, and you can't do certain lifts there. Like, don't even get me started. But
You know what's funny though? A pizza is $10. Like if you pay $10
you get
a month, you just go
you
every
get a
Friday.
free pizza. Yeah,
Yeah, just go in there, stack up, and then walk away.
I've seen like stupid gifs where the guy's like sitting on the sit-up machine doing sit-ups with the pizza in his mouth.
Dang, dude.
I mean,
A little counterintuitive, but
gotta
at least
get
he's out there.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a start,
You gotta get those carbs in, guys. Okay.
For anyone that's I go to LA Fitness. For anyone that goes in there, just an FYI, I didn't know this, and I was not. I just didn't know. You're gonna have to pay for like a initiation fee. I think maybe a lot of those gyms have initiation fees. I did not know about that, so just be aware if you're looking to go to a gym. Just keep an eye that you may have to pay for an initiation fee.
Little tip for that. They're always like specials. So I think at the beginning of the year, certain dates, I forget what it is, but they'll have zero initiation fees. So look for those dates. If you know somebody, I think if you have a referral, it's like zero initiation fees.
Yeah,
stuff
there's
like that.
some stuff that goes with that.
There's always ways to say.
They have contracts too, right? Some gyms do.
Some gyms definitely
And if you
do.
break it, you got to pay
It's
to
like
get
a shit
out.
ton.
Oh, that's like Orange Theory, or no, Orange Theory.
I thought LA Fitness was like that.
No,
You can quit whenever you want.
So the way it works for me, what I signed or whatever, is that I paid a month. They hold that a month in advance.
See, that's the thing is you signed a contract, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you're locked into something.
Something. So that extra money or whatever, that's gonna take care of whenever I cancel or whatever.
Okay, you don't have like a breach of contract fee or something.
No, there's none of that. It's
Okay.
just, yeah, it's.
Planet Fitness and stuff like that does.
Yeah.
That one. Yeah. I got my girlfriend one like a long time ago, and I had to cancel it, and yeah, we paid up the ass.
Oh wow, really?
So dumb.
So yeah, if you're trying to be, if you're gonna join a gym, just look through everything because they are in the business to make money. So
You know, I was thinking too actually about this topic. Coupons, right? Like
It's pretty old school, but
Groupons.
or that actually.
when do we talk about Groupons? Was that vacations? I think it was
Did-
vacations.
Yeah, we talked a little mention,
Yes.
but you can buy stuff, so
Right.
still
Yeah,
applies.
Yeah,
We called it was like a coupon service because you buy a coupon, basically.
I think I told you guys last time too. I have a Groupon specialist person that hopefully I can get on the podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought like you paid somebody to like look for good Groupons for you. Yeah, I got a specialist.
I got a guy. Got a guy.
That's
But
hilarious.
anyways, you were saying coupons.
Coupons. Have you guys ever seen Extreme Couponing?
Yeah.
Dude,
Is it like
that-
a TLC show or
I
something?
think so. I think it's TLC. But like shit on there is ridiculous.
Is it?
People are spending like they're buying like $500 worth of stuff and spending like 20 cents and sometimes even get paid.
They
for
pay you
shit.
back. Yeah, I've
like-
seen that.
Like what?
But my question is like, how much time do they spend trying to get all those coupons and stuff?
That's just correct. Everybody gets coupons in the mail.
Yeah,
Right?
that's true.
So-
Every junk mail Tuesday.
Yeah?
Yeah, every Tuesday, dude.
That's hilarious.
You never heard of that?
No,
Yeah, I think it's like a coin phrase.
I did not know that.
Your mailbox is just full of shit.
Shit on Tuesdays.
Yeah.
So back in my rough period, right? we actually would use those coupons, and they would come out like shit would actually work out. Like if I wanted to go eat,
Most of them are fast food
Yeah.
coupons.
and now personally, like let's say if it's fast food, I'll still go eat at those places. I just don't use the coupon. You know?
Yeah.
So like if you're really balling on a budget or if you're really trying to be frugal, guess what? You don't have to try that hard. Shit gets sent to you.
Now, we're going to get in this later, but I'm just going to say this before I forget, and hopefully we go back to it. But if you're doing some household stuff to help fix stuff around the house on your own and keep it on a budget and need tools, here in Arizona, Harbor Freight, they always got ads and stuff.
Yeah.
Really, really good place to get cheap tools, but it's great. So
Should we come back to that later?
Yeah, we'll come back to it later. I just want to say that before I forget. We're talking about coupons, so.
I just gotta give them a shout out. They give everybody like a free flashlight or some shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, dude. Like you spend like $2, they give you a free flashlight. Like I love that place.
In that junk mail that I was telling you about, they always give coupons. Like, buy something, get a flashlight. Buy something, get a tarp. Buy something, get a, I don't know, whatever.
Yeah. But yeah, you don't have to try that hard to get coupons. And
The only couponing I do is our local store, Fry's, Kroger, whatever, grocery store. They have an app, and all their coupons are digital now. So you scroll through the list, and it's like chips. Load this coupon to your card, your like loyalty card. And so you load all your coupons to your card. You scan your card. Coupons are applied.
Oh, that's awesome. I didn't know about that.
Are you being sarcastic?
No, I seriously,
okay.
I seriously
You
didn't
don't
know.
know about
no.
that either?
Yeah, seriously. And
What?
and every Friday they give you like out a free thing. So if you load that coupon to your card, you get something free. Like this week was a free bag of chips.
Oh.
Like a full bag of
a
chips.
bag of chips?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
What's it called?
He's doing it right
Yeah,
now.
I need this.
It's just the
Dude.
Fry's app.
Fries.
Yeah.
Dude, that's so crazy. Did you-
And
Okay, keep going.
yeah, even on there, it's not like a budget thing, but this is like sometimes I buy groceries like this. You go on the app, you apply all your coupons, you can add like whatever groceries you want to your cart, and this thing called ClickList that they have, they'll go to into the store, grab all your groceries, you pull up to this parking spot, they load your car for you, you drive off.
But
Yeah.
Is there no extra fees?
No, it's if you spend over like $75, it's free.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Dude, why
So
am
you
I
can-
not doing this?
I've never heard of this. I swear. Like,
Gosh, you can load your coupons, order all your groceries. I got onto my car to help the guy load the groceries, and he's like, "Oh no, go back in your car. I got this." I was like, "What? Do I need to tip you? What? I feel weird doing this."
Yeah, that's really weird.
Yeah,
That's
and he
crazy.
like goes through the list. He's like, "Oh, but we couldn't find this one, so we gave you this other name brand for the same price." Or like,
Oh, wow,
we don't
that's-
have this one, so we took it off as a credit." They like really get in detail because you'll put like the Kroger brand is the store brand. They're like, "Oh, we don't have that, so we give you the Hunt's tomatoes instead."
Dang, that's so crazy.
Yeah, it's really convenient.
Talking about balling on a budget and being convenient.
The only issue is that the closest Fry's to us around here doesn't have that. You have to go down towards campus.
Oh.
You have to go to like.
This one doesn't have it?
No, it doesn't. That's the only problem.
Okay.
The one on like it's like Rural and Broadway is the closest one that has it, which isn't that far.
That's not that far.
So I'm like, get off work, skirt, pull into Fry's,
Yeah.
got my groceries. Took me
Go.
10 minutes instead of 2 hours
That's
because
so crazy.
you know going shopping after 5-6 o'clock.
It's a lot of people.
It's horrible.
Yeah. So I got a question for you guys.
Okay.
Going to the grocery store, right?
Yeah. I kind of love it. Go ahead.
Name brand versus store brand. Would you say you can do everything? Like, okay, I'm okay with buying everything store brand, or is there certain things like, okay, where do you draw? I mean,
It depends.
Yeah,
It depends. Like spaghetti noodles, who can taste the difference? Cheese, what the hell's the difference?
Right.
The one thing that always sticks in my head is waffles. Like frozen waffles, dude. Have you ever had store brand frozen waffles?
I don't think I have.
They're disgusting. Like
Really?
when I was a kid and I was younger, my parents would make me breakfast, you know, like I'd have frozen waffles or the cinnamon toast crunch, little like frozen things. And I'm like, can you guys stop buying the store brand? Because it just tastes disgusting. It's like cardboard, man.
That's hilarious.
So my answer is it depends.
it depends on certain items.
Yeah. But mostly I probably buy store brand.
I like that answer. For me, it's all store brand except for my cereal.
Yeah, cereal. That's a good one.
Cereal's like, yeah, you don't skip out on cereal.
So
man.
basically, breakfast foods that we boiled down to:
yeah, pretty much. Everything
bacon,
else.
cereal, and waffles.
Oh my god. I think I'm in the same boat. The reason why I say oh my god, I bought the store brand. I drink coffee on the weekends.
Yeah.
I bought the store brand creamer. Did not like the taste of it. It was weird. Something about it. It was off.
What about like milk? Store brand milk?
Yeah, I don't.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, milk is milk. I don't. Eggs, all that stuff. I think I'm pretty sure I have other things that I don't like buying store brand. I can't think of them off the top of my head, but majority of it.
So for those who don't know, Ruben is a hot dog and chorizo snob.
Oh, yes.
Connoisseur.
Okay, yes.
Or connoisseur, whatever you want to look at it, or however you want to look at it. Is the chorizo you buy store brand?
It's not store brand. It's a specific brand, and that is one thing I can only get at Fry's. I think it's called, the brand's called Arizona. That's the
Real
best.
original.
Real original. Hey, you love it.
It's amazing.
Dude, it is really good.
Dude, because I have bought the like not legit chorizo, and it's like in a tube, pork jowl, and like whatever's left over from a pig.
Oh, and when you
you
cook
squeeze it out.
Yeah.
and you could see it when you're cooking it. You can see all the grease that's coming out of it. This one's like actually like not. It has a little grease, but nothing compared to
You eat the
else.
burrito, and it's just dripping.
Oh, yeah.
It's always wet at the end. Yeah.
Yeah,
But it's cheap. It's like $1.50 for a tube.
the one I get. It's like probably $5-6 for a pound,
A whole pound?
a whole pound. But it's
He's like half a pound, right? Each breakfast.
yeah. But it feeds us three, no problem.
Feeds a family of 3.
Yeah, it feeds a family of 3, no problem. With a little bit of extra leftovers.
There you go. That's so crazy that if you think about it, like you boil it down, it is just breakfast items that you don't want to skimp out on.
I'll say like chips. You can't buy store brand Cheetos. That's not a thing, is it?
I have no idea.
I don't think that exists.
However, you can buy the store brand tortilla chips.
Yeah.
Tortilla ones.
But they're not as good. I think store brands.
Okay, yeah, I agree.
Store brand snacks aren't as good. Like Cheez-Its, you can't buy Cheez-Its. Maybe.
No.
I don't even know.
I think you can.
Breakfast and snacks. Let's just say that.
That's a good point. The snacks are a complete different flavor.
Sometimes frozen veggies are a little weak. Like if you get the frozen broccoli from the store, it's like the broccoli stumps.
Oh, really?
What is this?
Now let's bring this up one more time, or let's up this up one more. Ooh. So we talked about buying on a budget. Now what about buying bulk? Because buy more, you save more. Costco, Sam's Club. I don't do it very often because it's just me when I buy for it. I don't think it's necessary for me. Joey, I know you do because you
do. The freezer is my friend. You can freeze anything. I freeze loaves of bread. Because you go to Costco, you have to buy 2 loaves of bread. I can't eat that many sandwiches before the bread gets moldy.
Just call me over.
But seriously, like when I go to Costco, I'll freeze almost everything I don't think I'll use because you got to buy it in bulk. And in my opinion, you save a lot of money buying it in bulk. So I go to Costco every 2-3 weeks maybe and buy, you get 20 chicken breasts or whatever, freeze them all. Yeah. You get buying meat in bulk is a big thing for me.
That is a very, very big thing. I've heard that the meat from Costco is like one of the best.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Like I bought pork shoulder and you get like 15 pounds of it.
Damn.
And you got to freeze it all because you can't cook it all. But
dude, like my problem with Costco is that like I go in there for one or two things and I get those 1 or 2 things, but they're so in bulk that I end up spending hundreds of dollars.
Yeah. I call it the $100 store because I've never left without spending $100.
Yeah, at all.
Is Costco nationwide?
I'd imagine so because it's got to be.
You know what I love about Costco? Okay, shout out to Costco. There's legit nothing you can't buy there. You can buy vacations there.
Oh, that's right.
True.
That's true.
Yeah.
We talked about that, I think.
Yeah.
TVs, tents. I mean,
cell phone plans.
Oh crap!
Throw anything out there.
Engagement rings.
Pizza. Oh, I was gonna say pizza.
Contacts.
Contacts.
There's a pharmacy.
Yeah.
There's fucking everything. They handle your car. your tires.
Batteries.
I'm about to switch over to Costco because, well, I don't even know if I'm actually going to get one because it's just me.
So I have an extra person on my Costco membership. Funny story.
Uh-oh.
My parents bought my grandma a Costco membership, because she's old, and it's like a cool Christmas present, I guess, for old people. But
I wouldn't mind.
I was like, hey, grandma, you're just one person because she was a widow. And I'm like, hey, put me on your Costco membership. We can, we'll just split it. So 2-3 years goes by and we're just splitting it's like $55 a year. And she passed away, I think it was about a year and a half ago, maybe almost 2 years. And I'm going to renew my new membership for Costco, and I'm like, hey, while you're at it, can you make me the primary on the Costco membership? And they're like, no, we can't do that without the primary person here. I'm like, she's dead, so can you? Oh wait, we got it. Don't worry about it. We can work it out.
They're like, oh fuck.
Yeah. And so long story short, I have an open person on my membership if you want to split it or just be on it if you want.
That's not a bad deal, dude.
You can get your own card, your own picture.
We'll talk about this afterwards because
right.
I'll draw up the paperwork and we'll get this all
draft
worked
a
out.
contract.
Yeah. Because I have Sam's Club. My family was Sam's Club. My father had owned a company a while back, and he opened an account under the company. It was like there's benefits, and it helped him out on
taxes.
It helped. Yeah.
Business expenses. Yeah.
Yes. So the company, he sold the company a while back, but he kept the Costco membership. So Sam's Club membership, and it's still.
Oh, does
active?
Sam's?
Yeah, it's still active.
That's awesome.
Does Sam's Club have like a business card? Okay.
Yeah. So I'm technically a business member. So I got business perks.
Pinky up.
However, all the Sam's Club around me all shut down. There's nothing around me, so it's pointless to have an account that I can't go to anymore.
Do you guys know why they're closing?
I don't.
Walmart gave their employees an increase, quite a substantial increase
In pay?
Yeah, and I want to say, and then this is my thoughts. I want to say it was because of that, because of the increase. You got to,
offset the cost. Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus the new sick time and vacation time and all that.
Oh, that was. I
true.
think that's part of it.
Yeah.
I think I could be wrong. Walmart. I mean, they're a very big business. I mean, they have people there that know what the heck they're doing.
It really threw me off when they started closing at midnight instead of 24 hours. Yeah, dude. What?
All of them?
Oh, a majority of them.
I don't know that.
Really? Yeah, I had no idea. No, yeah, seriously. I thought they always were 24/7.
I'm a night owl, right? So I used to do a lot of my shit at night, and
I'm always wondering what you do. Like,
dude,
your life is...
don't worry about it, man. It's pretty weird. But yeah, so a lot of them started closing down. Funny story about Walmart one time. So I didn't have a job. I don't know what the hell I was doing in my life. But it was 3 a.m. I used to sleep all day and then wake up at 5 p.m. and then start doing shit.
Wait, what's different?
Exactly, right? Yeah. So we went one time to buy beer at 3 or 4 in.
At Walmart?
Just to buy groceries, pretty much, right? We went to go buy groceries. Yes, I had a weird period of my life. I went and bought groceries and we got beer, right? And the dude was like, we can't sell you this. And I was like, wait, what? Why? I'm old enough. Here's my card. What? He's like, it's past 2 a.m.
Was it a Saturday?
I don't know. It was a regular day.
Oh, yeah, it's past 2.
Yeah. So I was tripping out about it. But yeah, I had a weird time in my life. Just know that. And now they close at 12.
I was like, wait, it's 6. They start serving at 6. And I was like, oh, wait, you're in between 2 and 6.
Yeah.
I think Saturdays, it's even later than that. You can't buy alcohol before 8 or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Holy.
Mm-hmm. A.M., not P.M.
You know who's got really strict drinking is...
Utah.
Yeah. It was Joey and I. Joey and I took a trip over there, and it was just us two. It was romantic. And...
Wow, good.
He's blushing.
We saw the
man.
temple. Did you go with?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We passed by it. Yeah.
No, we actually went there. I don't know if
Oh,
you
I
were with
didn't.
us.
Oh, never mind. I did not go.
Okay.
Actually,
I think we had different flight times or something.
yeah. I was an
Didn't work
earlier
out.
flight.
Yeah, yeah.
I had to get going.
Anyways, all the
Okay.
liquor stores are state owned.
Oh,
You can't buy liquor. You can't buy liquor. You can buy 3.2 beer at the grocery store. So you can
3.2 beer.
3.2%.
Oh, okay.
They reduced the alcohol in their beer in Utah.
3.2%.
That's like below Michelob.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's water.
And it was funny. We went to a bar on our trip, and they have these caps that measure, like for hard liquor. If you're having a mixed drink, they have these caps where, say you get vodka and soda, it measures out how much vodka.
Exactly an ounce.
Yeah. Oh, it's an ounce exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
You can't get any more for that in a drink.
Bartender doesn't give you a little extra.
Yeah, like
No.
because bartenders sometimes do that. That's
Yeah.
so crazy.
Nope.
Yeah.
And they take it off and they put it on each new one they serve to you.
Holy
Yeah.
crap!
It's different, but
The liquor stores aren't open on Sunday.
What the?
yeah.
Prices are really expensive.
Oh yeah, we paid. This would be the cost of a 6-pack or that IPA 6-pack.
Yeah, like a beer is any kind of beer is $2 a piece.
What the heck?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Are we just lucky then? Like, it's just
There's-
because it's more of a religious state kind
It
of
could
a thing.
be.
Arizona's the wild Southwest.
That is true. It's a Wild Wild West.
Yeah.
Got Tombstone down here. That is true.
What about like pre-gaming, like alcohol on a budget?
Oh, that's a. Yeah.
Like the thing that comes to mind is like trying to sneak alcohol on a cruise or sneaking
Boys.
alcohol into a club or something.
I remember like
Soaking tampons in vodka and sticking them up your ass.
Boys,
what?
I'm the king of that. Wait, what?
What?
Wait,
What?
hold on.
Which one?
Tampon?
Like we've all done it before. We've gone out.
Wait, what?
No, not the temp. I'm
dude,
switching.
no.
I'm switching topics. I'm
was like,
switching topics.
Speak for yourself.
Nothing in regards to tampons. We've all done this before, as in we go out and we're like, woo! And we get back home, wake up, and our tab was like, we spent like over $100 easy. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, shit.
It's the worst.
Yeah.
Hashtag regret.
Yeah.
No regrets.
Yeah. But I would agree. It's like those are the nights when we just started out fresh and just like
Yeah.
keep on going.
Yeah, I feel like I'm the king of pre-gaming. So like, I will show up at like 11 or 12 wherever I'm going, just to make sure I've like pre-gamed.
There's an art to it because it's like if you drink too much, you'll crash too early.
Yes,
If you don't drink enough, you're spending too much money at the bar.
yes, it's tough.
You got to find that balance.
Oh yeah, just shots.
If you get too crazy, you won't even leave the house. You'll just stay there and just
Pass
keep
out,
going. Yeah.
I think I texted you a couple times like, hey, what are you doing? We're about to head out. And then it's like, yeah, no, we're staying in.
Yeah,
It's happened a couple times.
for sure. Yeah, I can't handle my alcohol, guys. I'm already filling it with like 2 or 3 Michelob.
It's funny because I think I talked to you about this last weekend, but I don't think I'm ever like drunk with you. It's hardly ever.
We are always drunk together.
What?
Yes, or one of us is drunk.
Well, think about my my 20th birthday.
20th?
Yeah.
What the?
Yeah, we all browned out.
21st?
No, that was 20th. Actually,
At my apartment?
yeah, when you're living at ASU, the apartments there.
Hold on, is this when we got
I
caught?
thought that was 21st.
No, 21st was. That wasn't 21st.
Why would we get an apartment? If there's
Exactly.
Good point. Good point.
Yeah.
Yeah. We had the bottle of tequila.
Yeah.
The Hornitos.
You were there.
That was the 20th?
Yeah, it was 20th.
Dude, what?
Not saying we were drinking underage. Of course not. We were never doing it. Hornitos was filled with water.
We had
water.
We had adult supervision.
We did.
I think it's
There you go.
legal.
Yeah.
That is
You might have to cut
horrible,
that
guys.
But yeah, pre-gaming is that's actually not a bad idea. I don't know if I would do that anymore. The reason why I say that is because like I like to think that I'm not gonna go out and like woo and stuff. But if I was and balling on a budget, yeah, definitely.
Funny story about like.
Maybe not everyone knows what pre-gaming is, but
It kind of explain it.
yeah.
What's pre-gaming?
So buying your own alcohol is cheaper than buying at a bar, right?
Oh yes.
You can buy,
Substantially.
you can buy a handle of vodka for 3-4 drinks at a bar.
Do you guys remember that night you guys were up in my apartment? I was living in downtown Phoenix, and I was like on the somewhat high-rise building. But it was cool. And
Flex on over.
yeah, a little bit.
I was kind of a yuppie.
I did the whole yuppie life and living in downtown. It was
I
cool.
miss it.
Yeah, it was fun. But we had a bottle, not a handle. What's a bigger one than a handle? Oh no, it was a handle of Tito's vodka.
It's called an eighth or something.
No,
like
we
that?
had more.
A fifth is the smaller one. A handle
Okay.
is the big one.
Okay.
We had the big one. It was a bunch of us. All of our friends. It was the time like we haven't seen each other for a bit, but we were all doing shots.
Yeah. Everyone was.
Everyone.
Is this the vodka?
Yeah.
You were there.
Oh my god.
Your
yes.
brother-in-law was there. It's his birthday.
Oh yeah.
It was his 21st birthday.
Yeah.
And we're just chanting lit.
Yeah.
Like there was not going to be a DD because no one was driving.
Yeah.
That's how bad that night was.
It was a lot of fun
That
though.
was fun.
It was a good time.
That was a good time.
That was ball on a budget because like I didn't drink that much after that.
Yeah, we had
Not at all.
a lot of fun on $30 of vodka.
Yeah.
So
Balling on a budget.
That was like 12 of us?
It was a lot of us.
Yeah.
And we all got drunk.
I just remember he had an island and we're all like the whole island perimeter was full of people.
Yeah. Yeah, that was
And
fun.
we just pulled whatever juice he had out of his
I
fridge.
think I had some cranberry.
Yeah, cranberry juice
and
There's some
orange
lemonade,
Yeah,
yeah.
it was
we were just like,
everything.
get your chasers here. So pre-gaming, for those who don't know, is drinking before you go to the game. So pre-gaming. Self-explanatory, but
Oh. That makes sense.
yeah.
Also, how do
The
you
bar?
guys...
Wait.
What?
Also or Oso?
I heard Oso. I heard Oso as well.
I'm already slurring. I'm sorry. I said also.
Also.
Yes. How do you guys feel about sneaking alcohol into places?
Not worth the risk.
Yeah.
No?
Nah.
No. Well, what
Okay.
kind of places?
Well-
If it's a wedding, I'll bring a flask.
A wedding.
Okay.
Okay.
But
Flask is kind of like the classy side of sneaking stuff in.
classy.
Am I wrong on this?
No, you're not.
Okay.
Yeah. I feel like it's a non-judgmental move if you bring a flask.
There you go.
And
I've had many experience of this. There's actually a little pro tip. Go to any alcohol store. There's flasks, but they're made out of plastic, so you can stick them anywhere. Yeah, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. And anywhere they're patting you down, they can't touch certain areas.
Usually clubs don't pat you down.
Correct. I'm talking about like events or something
Yeah,
like that.
I've been to one where they had the metal detector run
Yeah.
through me.
No,
Plastic.
all of the like EDM events, you go through a metal detector and a pat down.
Yeah.
So you put the 1 ounce shooters next to your junk,
Oh yeah.
and they don't feel that. I've done that like once.
Is it? Do the shooters come out warm?
They do.
So hot.
That's okay. So our buddy Oliver and I, we went to this show, and we snuck him in like that. We put him like in our underwear, like next to our junk, and we're like, "Where are you gonna drink them?" So we go to the porta potties because that's the only place you can do it. And I've got a 99 bananas and a fireball,
That is a banana.
like body temperature warm.
Yeah.
Probably the closest I've been to vomiting from taking a shot. Disgusting.
Dude, that's the best.
And I wasn't sure if it was worth it or not because I've got the smell of porta potty, the taste of warm genital bananas in my mouth, and like I almost lost it.
It's hard to be at an EDM festival not like in some way, I guess.
Yeah. What about like going to events and entertainment and going out and doing things on a budget? How do you guys do that at all?
very.
Do you
good
just
question.
spend your money on entertainment and say that's an expense? Is there even a way to do it on a budget?
It looks like you have something brewing. Go ahead.
It goes back to the it depends thing. You
Yeah.
know,
You go to a concert, you have to buy a concert ticket. You can't be like, I mean, unless you sit in front of the pillar and get the obstructed view ticket.
yeah,
That's
that's
by a ladder, go above the fence.
like
Just look at it.
music events. I feel like if you're gonna go, like, you know, that's something you want to do. I think those are kind of like those moments where like that's what life is for, or enjoy those moments. It only comes around once.
Save money elsewhere, spend the money.
Yeah,
on
yeah.
that stuff.
Those are the things that you save your like you're saying, Joey. There are things around that are free or at least cheap to get in. For instance, we've gone to beer fests. Like there's like different beer fests, pizza fests. You know, in downtown Phoenix, they have a bunch of random stuff that's going on. It's not much to get in. You can go hang out and stuff like that.
They always have music playing.
Yeah. It's always a good time. Yeah, if you go there, you have to, like, if you want to do more stuff, you have to spend more money. But just to get in, it's a small fee. That's up to you. You understand your money the best and stuff like that. It, like I said, it depends.
Only way I can say is if you know you want to go to something, do it early because prices just go up later.
Yeah.
You buy it.
Yeah, buy it early. I feel like I spoke about this before. Oh fuck, where was I going with that? Oh yeah. Okay, so the way that I gauge entertainment, period, and like if I'm willing to spend on it, is at the movie theater. So I know for a fact I could get 2 hours of entertainment for about $10.
You don't use. Another tip. We're not students anymore, but I still have a still have a student ID.
Oh yeah, I'm a student for life.
I was
guys.
17 when I took that picture, but they don't care at the movies.
Oh, no.
You can get a $7 ticket for being a student.
I have a cousin that works in the administration portion, so like I'm gonna ask her if she can update my picture so I still look like a freshman. Like,
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, and your
I'll pay for that.
your college ID.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I still look the same.
I
a little different.
I made it what do you call it? I made an effort to get a updated ID when I graduated, like right before I graduated, just for having it for movies.
Nice.
Yeah,
That is
because
hilarious.
you got it freshman year, before freshman year. It's just like you can't even see the picture anymore.
Yeah.
So I was like, I took it in. Like I can't read this anymore. I need a new one. They're like, okay, here's a new one.
Nice.
But they
so
didn't take my new
crazy.
picture, so I'm still 17 in my picture.
Oh. No, dude, like for me, I just go to the kiosk at like movie theaters. You
Yeah.
don't have to talk to anybody.
I didn't
Oh,
think
that's
you
good.
could get student tickets on that.
Yeah. You
Oh, you
just
can?
click student tickets and you're good to go.
All right,
Oh.
Sometimes I'm a senior.
there you go. Aren't you in the military too?
Just on everything.
No disrespect to our military personnel.
Jesus.
Respect.
We have family members and friends.
We do. We love what you guys do. We appreciate everything you guys do.
So your baseline,
Yeah.
baseline is movie.
Baseline is movies. So,
$10 for 2 hours.
yes. So
I
if
don't
there's,
think it gets any cheaper than that, bro.
I don't know, dude. Like if there's anything else that's going to be, well, let's say an hour and a half for a movie. If there's anything else going to be like, it's an hour and a half of entertainment, but it's $100. I'm like, well, I could just go to the movies.
Bowling alleys. If you go on the right night, oh my god! Hey, let's go bowling tonight.
You know I'm down.
I'm super down. We'll talk about that later. But anyways, bowling alleys.
Yeah, it's already just going.
Don't you feel okay? So bowling alleys, there are certain nights. A lot of them do it. It's like $1 or like $5 shoes, unlimited bowling, or it's something ridiculously cheap. I tend to take my dates there. Doesn't really work out, but
Wow.
but
What's the accuracy on that?
I don't want to talk about that. So
it's like negative.
anyways, if you got a group of friends or okay, say you're into the relationship already, you're trying to find something to do. It's a fun thing to do. Also, other things that are relatively cheap that it's kind of like the nightlife is pool. If you're to go somewhere like a pool hall, some that's That's decently priced. Like it's not too bad.
I think that's very
Depends on the
very-
area. Sorry.
Yeah, I think that's very guyish though.
Is it? Oh, that's a good point.
Like
So if you're trying to hang out with your boys and stuff like that,
that's a definite thing.
that's a good
to do.
point.
I don't know, man. I took a girl to Q Club one time on a second date to play pool.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
went well.
it did.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess it depends on who you're
But
seeing. I
That's
guess.
true. That's very true.
Q Club is like a pool hall and a club
At the same time,
at the same time. So
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
It's a
Q.
good time.
Oh, yeah. Q Club on Mill.
Mhm.
dude,
Avenue.
AMFs there. If you're gonna fucking get drunk on a budget, go to Q Club.
Dude, their Long Islands are better.
So we're going to Q Club tonight,
Don't tempt me. With
If you want to wait in the line for an hour.
hey,
or we can just pay since we're yuppies, we can just pay in the short line.
PIP.
Yeah, $5 and we get a free shot.
Yeah.
My brother and I, we did that once. We were out, and
Your brother went out?
this was years ago.
Oh, okay.
Years when I was still living at Palms.
holy,
Yeah, this is years ago. He just got back. My brother's. I don't want to get too much information on my brother. My brother's.
military.
Yeah, my brother's military, so he was out
Your
of
brother's
country.
going to be on the podcast.
Yeah,
once.
he'll be on the podcast. He's got a lot of good stories and a lot of information to share. So he was out overseas, and then he happened to come back and got restationed here back in Arizona. It was awesome. Him and I go out. We started getting lined to Q Club, and we're already a little. We did some pre-gaming.
There you go.
We're feeling it. We're waiting in that long line to get in Q Club, and it's just like you know how those lines get. It's like 30, 40 people in front of you, and you're like, how? By the time we get in here, it's gonna close.
Right.
And then I was like, well, there's this little line on the side. If you pay like $5, we can get in. He's like, screw it. So we get in that short line. We pay like $5, $10 or whatever for each of us, and then we get in. We're in, and then they give us a free shot. We get little ticket vouchers. We're a little too drunk and coherent to remember about that, so we go in, go to the bar. We did this like a couple of different places. We wake up the next day, and we have like 5 tickets
my God.
that we didn't
You
use.
didn't take the shots?
Yeah. We kind of.
It's probably a good thing because I remember doing that too, and we had the shot. We took the shot. I don't know what it was, but it was the most disgusting thing I've ever tasted.
It's like lukewarm,
No.
well shit.
Yeah, I agree with you, Joey. I've done that times later, and it's like whatever their shit that didn't sell or whatever.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure the drink rail that they pour drinks on. I'm pretty sure they took that and poured it into glass,
That's so gross.
and then you shot that. It could have been.
Are you serious?
I wouldn't doubt it.
I wouldn't doubt
was,
either.
It was brown in color. All the shots were different colors, different shades of brown, if that's a thing. And yeah, it was like, do you like Jägermeister?
Yes.
What don't you like?
I don't
It was
know.
like a mix of Jaeger and ass. Like, gross. It was disgusting.
like both. Though. What's up?
All right, then.
Q Club it is.
Okay. Let's move on, guys.
So we talked about eating and drinking.
Yes.
Joey.
That's the major stuff.
Yeah, it's a major stuff. But how about some financial advice? I put down Gordon Ramsay, but I don't think that was the right person.
He's a cook. As a chef.
He's a great chef. I watched him fillet salmon. It was magical. I learned so much from that, but let's not get into that.
He's an artiste.
He is artiste.
I like the way he yells at people.
Yeah.
Okay, so you confused the shit out of me when you first said this, because you were like, Joey, you know about Gordon Ramsay?
I'm like,
You know about budgeting? And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, what does Gordon Ramsay have to do with budgeting? And then I was like, he has a whole line where he could save me money and I could cook food. So I like looked it up and stuff, and he actually kind of does.
Yeah, he does have some videos. I didn't watch them at all, but I'm curious to watch them because,
For sure.
like cooking on a budget?
well, that whole texting thing.
For him, yes,
Yeah,
he
okay.
has something there.
All right.
But yeah, Gordon Ramsay aside,
Yeah.
we're talking about the other Ramsay.
Dave Ramsey is
There we
like
go.
the financial guru per se.
And I know you went to one of his seminars.
I did, yeah. He had one here in Phoenix.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
dope.
No, he's more about like getting out of debt
Okay.
and like securing your future
Okay.
more so than like budgeting things. So he's more big picture. Like he has these steps to be financially sound.
Oh, okay.
He's not like, oh, don't spend money on this or this. But
Okay.
he has a 3-hour show, 2 or 3 hour show every day. It's like a podcast, a video series, whatever you want to call it. And all it is people calling in, asking questions, financial questions. And they're always like, oh, I got this going on, this going on. It's always different. But his steps is like, save $1,000 for an emergency. Spend every dollar you have on your debts, starting with the smallest debt and doing the snowball, as in like you pay the first debt off, you can use that money now to pay the next debt off.
Ooh.
And you just kind of snowball.
Yeah.
And there's the math behind like pay the highest interest rate off first, but it's the like emotional value of paying off a debt that keeps you going.
Makes sense.
And then after you do that, you put 15% into 401k or retirement savings. Then you like save for kids' college funds or pay off your mortgage. And then once you're like set with your own finances, debt, your kids, your house, you start giving. Like you can donate, you can live your life. Like his quote is, live life like no one else lives their life.
That's pretty dope.
So,
Yeah.
but specifically living on a budget, he doesn't get into it
Okay.
unless people ask questions about it.
That makes sense.
But on a side note, one of the like really cool segments he has is the Millionaire Hour. So like every Tuesday, he has an hour where millionaires call in.
What?
Just like your net worth is like $1 million or whatever, or more. And every person that calls in is, okay, I would say like 80-90% are self-made millionaires, meaning they didn't get it from an inheritance or their parents weren't rich or whatever. So they've done it themselves. But he asked them questions like, when was the last time you bought a new car? And they're always like, oh, I bought one new car when I was 20 years old. I always buy cars that are 3 or 4 years old. When's the last time you bought a pair of jeans and where'd you buy it? And he's like, oh, I bought my jeans at Walmart and it was 4 years ago. Like these people live life on a budget all the time.
Yeah.
They don't live extravagant lifestyles, even though they're millionaires. Like you think of millionaires like driving Ferraris and wearing, I don't know,
Gucci.
Like, I don't know name brand stuff because I'm not.
Gucci gang.
Like buying $100 jeans and stuff,
Yeah.
and they don't because they're smart with their money.
That's
The
crazy.
premise of his show.
That's pretty smart. Freaking by the way, $100 for jeans is like nothing. There's
What?
like, yeah, dude, there's jeans that are like $500.
Holy crap.
Jeans, bro.
Why?
I don't know.
Dude, Levi's, they do the trick.
Levi's. I do Hollister, bro. They fit my
I went to a
booty
store,
pretty good.
I think it was American Eagle, and I go in there and I'm like looking for my size. I'm like, nothing fits me. So I go to the person, I'm like, hey, do you have this size? We don't sell anything over a 32 length.
What the?
So I can't buy jeans at American Eagle because they don't have 34 length.
Did you sell to short people?
Yeah,
That's so weird.
literally. Like, and I went to, speaking of being on a budget, I like to buy my clothes at Kohl's.
Okay.
They're not too big, like nationwide, but they always have like 20-30% off.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a gimmick that everything's always on sale, but it seems like things are pretty cheap.
It's like going out of business, like all the time.
right. But I mean, I buy Levi's there. I buy their store brand stuff. Like I think Urban Pipeline is what they have, but they have stuff like Williams Sonoma and Dockers, and
There you go.
and I always get out of there spending like almost no money.
That's funny. I do a lot of shopping actually, like at Ross and what's the other one?
Marshalls.
Not Marshalls. There's another one.
Big Lots. They don't sell clothes.
There's another one. I
Um,
forgot what it is, but yeah, like I do a lot of my shopping like at places, sort of
Nordstrom
like
rack.
stuff like TJ Maxx.
TJ
Okay.
Maxx.
There you go.
I'm a little weird when it comes to fashion and budgeting because I don't know. If I'm buying clothes, I want to look good.
Yeah, but you don't buy name brand stuff, do you?
I do. Ish.
I mean, like Gucci or whatever,
Oh
like
no, but
crazy
that's not my style. I guess
So where is the main store that you buy clothes?
Macy's.
That's not even that bad. That's
Macy's. I don't know, dude. Macy's gets pretty expensive.
But
You
I
have
got
kind of a.
I got
an
a
in.
I got a discount. I got it in,
Right.
Other than that,
Well-
Kohl's is definitely
I'll admit I don't shop at Ross or TJ Maxx.
I'd be those.
lies.
People shop there for me. I wear clothes from there, but I never intentionally go to Ross saying I'm going to go clothes shopping today.
No, I will go. I will go Ross with the intention of shopping because
I usually only find like 1 or 2 items.
that's the thing. You're
like it's not like
you're searching.
Yeah.
You're
And think
Oh,
of
yeah.
someone like my body style,
you might be able to find something
tall and
because
skinny. It's tough.
you're going to be the oddball
yes.
in there.
It's good to find like really big shoes there because
Oh yeah.
people don't have big feet. I guess I don't know. Someone gave me the tip like I was going to look for like football or soccer cleats, and they're like, go to Ross because they always have sizes 12, 13 and above.
That was me. You
It probably
fuck.
was you.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He got me my cleats
I
from
did,
Ross.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like $5 or some shit.
Yeah,
like
it
that.
was like it was ridiculous, and they're still running, dude. I'm really fast
There
now,
you go, dude.
I played kickball for the finals. Guess who made a home run in those cleats?
Did you?
Yeah, What's up?
I should take credit for that home run.
Don't mention the fact that we forfeited the game.
Well, let's not talk about that, Joey. Anyways, let's continue on about shopping on a budget. It's a long story.
We'll talk about it.
Yeah. So, what about? So we're in the profession. I guess we don't really. You dress up probably. You both dress up probably better than what I do on a weekly basis.
I probably wear jeans once or twice a week.
I wear
Same.
jeans the whole week,
I made it a conscious effort though now to like dress a little bit better.
which makes sense.
Yeah.
In my office, no one wears anything fancier. So if I wore something more fancier, it's a little odd.
A little weird.
It's
Yeah.
kind of funny because like West Coast versus East Coast, professionalism is a lot different. Like East Coast, they wear suits, they wear ties every day. Here on the West Coast or like Arizona, California, it's like jeans and a button down or like just a collared shirt. But I'm actually not allowed to wear a tie.
You're not allowed to?
Yeah.
Not even on like Tie Tuesday?
That's not a thing at my office.
That's so crazy.
I mean, I can wear it to work, but our I do a lot of work for the state and the like city municipalities, and looking like you make more money than them looks bad.
Oh, I would
So
never
if-
even have thought that.
If I show up to a meeting with a tie, a nice suit on,
Yeah.
they're gonna be like, "We're paying this guy too much money because he could dress like that," or like pulling up a nice car kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I mean, they dress business casual, I guess you'd call it.
Yeah.
Sometimes they wear jeans, sometimes they wear like button ups and
Yeah.
khakis, but no one ever wears a tie or a suit from the client's perspective.
Yeah. It's
So-
like I think this is like a modern day like
That's pretty good.
business
Yeah.
cash, you know?
Yeah.
Like it's just a button up, some chinos, and then like dress shoes.
For me, I don't get too crazy because I do have to. My job has me sometimes crawling around an attic and stuff. I get dirty.
makes sense.
I do get dirty.
Yeah, when I'm going on the field, it's like obviously jeans, but
Mine's random. Like, oh, you're going on the field out today. Oh, okay.
yeah, I usually know beforehand.
Yeah. Sometimes
can't-
like
You can't take like a pair of like old clothes. or
I
something?
could,
Okay.
but
Yeah. Why?
why?
Okay.
I come back in the office all dirty. Like, what's up? little dust come off me.
Yeah.
Speaking of crawling around in attics and stuff, I think it was like 2 weeks ago, I had an issue with my AC. Not really an issue. It was a self-inflicted issue.
Well, it wasn't self-inflicted. It was years and years and.
But I pulled the evap unit off my roof because it was just a rust bucket. It wasn't working. It wasn't doing anything. It was just sitting out there looking ugly.
So I was always sweating when I came over.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
I couldn't
now.
turn my AC on for a while because basically it piped into the ductwork of the main like ductwork of the house.
Yeah.
So if I turned the AC on, it'd be blasting AC into the attic and be cool in the attic, not the house. Because there's a big hole where the evap went into. And when we pulled that out, we found out that the water from the evap has been running into the ductwork and just rusting it all.
That's not good.
So Ruben and I are up there, scrap metal and like self-tapping screws and tape and like duct sealant, just trying to patch this hole up. And we're trying to put screws in. It's like, just
Right
goes
through
through the rusty metal. Ruben tries to like put his like you're kind of crawling around, so he like puts his foot on the ductwork, sticks his foot through the ductwork because
It
it's
just
God.
literally went
falling
through.
apart.
Yeah.
There's nothing there.
So it kind of brings me to this topic of when do you buy? When do you hire a professional to do something for you?
Versus
Just
you
doing
doing
it
it
yourself.
yourself.
Yeah.
Dude, this is a topic that I struggle with so much.
It's hard.
How do you balance the time it takes you to do it and the research versus the money it takes to?
Something like that, Joy. I mean, fortunately for us, like my father does AC, so I was like, oh, I have an idea of what to do. Given it took us like about 3 hours, but at the end of the road, you saved, let's say, $500-$600.
Yeah,
probably, right then and there, which is three hours. Okay, that easy.
It was kind of fun being up there. Like as crappy as it sounds, being in an attic in Arizona.
But if you didn't know anyone, what would you like?
I probably would have.
How would you approach that?
If I didn't know you or anyone? I probably would have like Googled it or looked on the internet, like how to patch ductwork or just tutorials, because in my opinion, anybody can do anything. And
That's true.
They have the resources on the internet to figure it out.
That's a good point.
But it's balancing like I said, the cost versus the time.
Yeah.
If I can work those amount of hours and make more money than I would spend, I'd rather do that. Does that make sense?
Cost analysis.
That's
So
exactly what I was gonna say.
We spent 3 hours. I can't make $500-$600 in 3 hours. Let's be honest. So I'd rather do it myself.
Yeah.
Things like changing the oil on my car, that's more of a trust issue. I've heard horror stories, and I've had horror stories where they don't put the oil filter on right. They don't torque the oil pan nut or bolt tight enough. They don't put oil in. They don't put enough in.
Yeah. Was that you that didn't have enough, like the torque? The thing wasn't like all the way through, and you're just leaking. Was that you?
Oil?
Yeah.
I had that with my oil filter.
There you go. Okay.
It was just leaking. It leaked all over my car, and I had a time where they didn't tighten the lug nuts on the wheel because they were working on my brakes. They didn't tighten enough, so I'm like driving down the road and I start feeling and hearing this vibration of my tire. I'm like, so I get out of my car and get the crowbar and start tightening it.
My sister, I got two horror stories really quick. My sister got her oil changed, but they stripped that bolt. They stripped it, so that it was
the
a
drain plug.
Yeah. One of our good friends, Joey, they were hanging up. They had their truck. They had their brakes replaced. This is going to brakes, and as they're driving up, they're going up to Flagstaff. Their tire came off. It completely sheared the bolts.
Wow! Yeah.
And they completely sheared the bolts.
So they're riding on their hub.
Yeah. And because someone else trust issues, like they didn't do it properly, and
that's pretty crazy.
You've also had troubles with brake masters, as in when you're doing your hoses on your Civic. I remember you were saying they're kind of like.
Oh, I totally even forgot about this.
I remember.
Yeah, man.
People don't forget.
Yeah, no. They wanted to charge me a crazy amount of money. They didn't want to tell me what hose it was either. So I knew I had a leak in one of the hoses because it obviously
your coolant
sprayed.
system.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it obviously sprayed out, and like you could kind of tell like it's one of these like 3, right? So they like wanted to charge me a shit ton of money to like push, I guess, water through
They
and
test
like
it.
figure out which one it is, and
Yeah.
I don't know. It was just a bunch of BS, and it was just pretty tough. I don't know.
But it comes back to like, you can pay someone to do something, but are they going to do it right? And then you can do it yourself. But then also, do you have? And I don't mean to put anyone down, but do you have your own confidence to do it? Because you can try to approach something, and it's a little scary. When you're like, oh, I'm trying to fix something, but I have no idea if I'm doing it right and if it's going to work. And if it's yours, you want it done right.
Yeah.
Where's that line?
Yeah. I think it's all up to the owner.
Yeah.
I do agree with that financial thing, what you're saying. That's a good point.
The baseline of like the time versus the money.
Yeah, that's a good point. But if you're approaching something new, and if you want to try it, do you go for it? Or if you go for it, do you make a bigger mistake and it just kind of makes a bigger financial?
It's risk versus reward, because if you do it and you figure it out, you know how to do it now.
So you would say it's comes down to the whole risk thing.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Yeah.
I personally like it. Doing things as much as you can on your own, because again, you gain that knowledge.
Yeah.
And like for my Civic, I didn't really care about that car at a certain point, and I kind of used it as a learning experience. So I now know how to like change all the tubes, thermostat, oil changes, all that kind of stuff, just because I was in a pinch, and like I had the funds now to buy a new car, but I was like, I'm gonna keep this car. I'm gonna learn how to do things, and it really did help out. Like I know how to change a lot of shit on the car now.
Yeah. It's kind of fulfilling too.
It definitely is. Yeah.
It's like adult Legos, you know,
It is.
putting a car together.
Yeah.
For me, the one thing I know I will never touch on my car is any electronics.
Electronics, transmission,
That's pretty crazy.
Oh,
never
transmissions,
transmission.
no.
I'll do maintenance things like oil, brakes, tires, batteries, alternators, things that break from wear, but things that are like major components, not touching it.
Yeah.
Engine, transmission, electronics.
It's a bit tough with like newer cars too, because like there's the warranties and you buy your own warranty, but if you do your own shit, sometimes it voids it out.
True, yeah.
Like
Yeah.
with my 98 Civic, it's literally just a puzzle piece. Like there's snap-on parts. Like you just figure
You
shit
had
out.
4 different tires on there, you said?
Right now I do.
Yeah.
I was so surprised too, because like when I came back from Mexico, there was 3 tires that were flat, so I had to put on those 4 different size tires, and I thought it was gonna go. I haven't driven it in like the past 2 months or so, and they're still filled up. Like, pretty sure I could take that thing out for a spin at this point.
We're going joyriding after this?
Let's go to
Of course not.
the
No.
bowling alley, then Q Club.
No, we don't drive. We don't drive after
Oh.
drink all this. Steven,
Correct.
responsible.
I'm sorry.
Let's do donuts in the parking lot.
Yeah, front wheel drive.
Yeah.
So speaking about going out, just changing it up really, really quick. What's cheaper? I want to say when I was in college, I still think taxis were the thing. I still called taxis when I was in college.
When you were a strapping young lad.
Yeah, strapping young lad with no money in college. It was like $20 to get someone of those like a mile away. Now it's like Uber is like
Uber was not a thing when we were in college.
it wasn't, right?
No.
It wasn't.
No,
Yeah, you're
it's-
It's
Could you imagine?
No. Just debauchery.
I don't even know how we got around. I think we just had random people drop us off. In
yeah,
places.
yeah. That
And,
was
like
the
we
thing.
owed them favors.
Yeah, or like
That's true.
you would
I remember like I dropped you off at parties sometimes, and you did the same too, or pick me up like, bro, it's 3 a.m. and you're like sleeping and
like all right.
yeah, it's
yeah,
just something
now-
you did, you know.
Yeah,
Now
DDs
it's
is a
like-
huge thing.
Call an Uber, fuck off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I remember me and my old roommate back in the day. We went to a concert and we did the pre-gaming thing and everything called Taxi. And I remember like paying like $25 one way. It was like, yeah, $40-$50 that whole night, and it was only like 2 miles. It was at the Rogue Bar, which is I was living
Just
at
down the
Cameron
road.
Creek to Rogue Bar, and it was like, holy crap! Like,
Well, let's be honest, the taxi's cheaper than a DUI. So
well, yes, I
This is
agree.
true.
I agree. No matter what, it's
Right.
always cheaper. However, if you're trying to select the cheapest ride, it's like holy. There's a
Dude.
big difference in when you come between.
There's even cheaper shit now.
Really,
I've
You
recently
know this?
I recently have been trying to ride those. There's bikes around.
Boom. Yep.
There's bikes around here that are just littered. They're just sitting around pretty much on every corner.
Is this only like the West Coast and like here?
No, I looked it up and there's like 5 or 6 cities.
Okay,
It's some
that
like
has this.
Taiwanese or Chinese company that is putting the bikes here.
according to I saw a post on Imager. Anyone that's listening, Imager is the shit. And it's pronounced Imager. Don't get on me on that. We can talk about that later. China has a big problem about that. They're overpopulated with the amount of bikes that they have. Did you see that post at all?
No.
Oh my God. They have fields and fields and fields, and
Just because everyone rides bikes?
Apparently, like every company there was like trying to be like healthy or try to help reduce emissions because China's really, really bad. Each company was like, oh, the big companies like, oh, let's buy bikes for their employees and stuff like that. Do you know how down in Tucson you have that abandoned airship or the boneyard for planes?
Plane graveyard, yeah.
Plane graveyard. They have bike graveyards.
Wow, really?
Dude,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
I had the worst time like at ASU after a class trying to find my bike. Do you imagine having to go through like a parking lot filled with just bikes?
Yeah, this is like the bike graveyard. And like bikes are so small, you can stack them up together.
Yep.
Tremendous amounts of bikes.
That's so
Anyways,
crazy.
I'll research it and bring it back up later for another time. I'm
Just-
getting off topic.
On that topic, actually, sorry. Have you heard about the boneyard of like legit cars? That's like out in China, Japan, that kind of stuff.
No.
So there's a bunch of like just Supras, Skylines, a bunch of that shit.
Oh, yeah.
They're just
I have
sitting
heard
out
that,
there.
yeah. But we can't get them here in the U.S.
Nope.
Joe, it's okay. I saw a tear coming down. It's okay. Yeah, I saw a little tear. I saw a little tear.
It's hilarious. Okay.
But anyways, those bikes,
Yeah,
it's $1 for an hour to ride the bike.
Yes.
You just hop on it, ride to a bar.
However, you are riding a vehicle.
True.
Just
I think you
technically,
can get a DUI.
you can.
I think the law here in Arizona recently changed though.
Really?
Yes. So I believe if it's a like a pedal bike, it's nothing like mechanical. You're doing it under your own power. You can't get a DUI.
Cannot.
No.
Now, for the record, and just in case, because this is a big deal, this is what Steven believes. This is no fiction. This is no actual
Disclaimer
fact.
King.
This is.
Drive them by drink. Yeah, no.
Please do your own research before
Yes.
we do not take any responsibility for that.
No. Yeah. Google search this shit. I'm talking out of my ass. It may not be true.
But that's interesting. That's really
Yes.
interesting. I want to look that up because I'm curious now.
Yeah, we should Google that.
Yeah. We're riding bikes to the bowling alley or Q Club, either
For
or.
real. No,
Or
dude, like-
both.
Yeah. It's kind of tough too. Like, I think that's also a guy thing because I know some girls are not willing to ride those.
Yeah, I mean they're going out. They got heels on.
Yeah, dresses.
It's not
It's not
yeah.
realistic.
I'm about to show up to the club on a bike. Yeah.
Put your kickstand down. What's up, ladies? Ding ding.
Hop on the pegs.
Well, the girl can ride it in the basket.
Yeah. Ooh, okay.
funny story.
Little ET.
Funny story.
God.
So there's a zoo right down the road,
Mm-hmm.
and they have this thing called Roars and Pours.
I want to do that one of these times.
It's like on a Thursday, and they got like the local radio station is there, and they've got vendors selling beer and swag and all that stuff. And you go after hours, and I think it's like you go after 5:00. It's like 5:30 to 8:30, and you can go like run around the zoo and see all this stuff, but you can drink at the same time. And there's like beer vendors everywhere. Yeah. And so I was like, yeah, let's ride a bike there. It's like 2 miles. Yeah. So we hop on. It was a date, bro.
Dude, what's wrong with me? I'll just be behind you guys 5 feet.
It's a 2-wheel bike, not a 3-wheel bike.
I got my pegs. I got pegs. I got pegs.
So anyways, we ride the bikes there, pull up to the bike rack. So like, we'll just leave these bikes, like rented bikes there at the rack. Yeah. And we do our thing, get done, we come back. I'm like, let's make a bet that the bikes aren't there anymore. Dang. And so I was like, there's going to be no bikes there. And she's like, all right, they'll be there. We pull up. There's one out of the 2 left. Well, there's only 2 ways. We're walking or we're sharing this bike. Yeah. So she sits on the handlebars while I'm riding this bike back from the zoo a couple miles. It was fun, but it was free. It was $1. No, it was free. I still had a free ride to get back from the zoo.
Yeah, you can't beat $1.
Yeah, $1 an hour. Like,
and you get to work out. What?
Yeah. Do you guys remember those dollar meals that don't exist anymore?
There's no dollar menu. It's
exactly.
the value menu.
The value menu.
Dude, the double cheeseburger was my shit.
Is there anything you guys do that's free for entertainment purposes?
Porn?
That's the best answer ever.
honestly can't think of anything that. I know it sounds bad, but I can't think of anything that I do that's free.
Like going to a park.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. I love the parks. You could feed ducks, feed fish. You could play frisbee, disc jam. Is that what it's called?
Disc golf?
No, there's like a cam jam.
Can jam, yeah. You can grill.
Grill. There's so much stuff. Like I love the
I'm
park.
gonna make like a weekend, just like let's go to the park, grill some food, hang out,
Please,
toss a football around.
please.
But I gotta plan it, right?
You do,
You also need to get a
Just
permit
FYI.
for the alcohol.
dude. Who said anything about alcohol?
Yeah, what the
Oh,
hell?
sorry.
Jesus,
I don't think we mentioned that.
not at all.
Just kidding. I'll bring a flask.
Horrible. Yeah, dude, I love the park. There's a park right here, right next to us that I think I said this before.
Didn't
but
you went to a secret park no one knows about?
it's a little secret. It's if you ever want to date, this is the place to go, and I'll show you guys this.
Well, can
You know
we
what I'm saying?
can we all go as friends, or I still want to hang
might,
out?
It might be a date. I might expect something afterwards. Is what I'm saying.
So, relatively cheap date idea and not a bad idea. I don't know if they still do it, but Postino's, they do a $20 night where it's like bruschetta and a bottle of wine.
Yeah.
It's actually a really good deal if you're, on a date. Like, why not?
Ruben and I went on a double date there one time.
We did.
Really?
Yeah, it was romantic.
legit.
No way.
Him and I
It
went
was me-
together.
Yeah, it was me and Ruben and like this other couple.
That's awesome.
It was pretty cool. The wait was a little long. It's like a Tuesday. It's like on Tuesdays, so it's
Oh,
weird.
okay.
But
Yeah, the wait is long. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, but it's an idea. Just a thought.
I've always thought like if you're going on a date and you want to buy like wine, let's say, always buy the bottle.
is it cheaper?
It is always cheaper. I've done the math.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Compared to a movie, how cheap is it?
I'd go movie.
I'm just kidding.
You don't got to talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, buy the
Now,
bottle.
I know like things to do for free. I have a hard time finding things that are free to do but cheap. If anyone's listening and you guys have them around, we kind of do, but it's really, really far, is drive-ins.
Yeah.
They're kind
Those
of
are cool.
they're pretty much a thing of the past, and it's really, really, for us here, it's hard to find.
It's a dying breed.
It is, but if you guys have one, go do it because it's a lot of fun. It's cheap, and you can sneak people in.
Wow.
That's the shit you see like in the 80s, like going to drive-ins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm actually really glad that I bought a truck. For that reason.
What drive-in? On the west side at
Glendale,
the
yeah.
at the
The swap meet?
It's swap meet one. Yeah.
Way out there.
I'm going to segue real quick. How has the internet changed your spending habits? For me, like access to Amazon and online shopping has kind of made it like way too easy to spend money on things I probably shouldn't buy.
For me, it's the exact opposite.
Yeah, same here.
So like I know what I'm gonna buy, and I'm gonna buy it either way. And now I have options.
Like you can research finding different prices.
Yes.
Okay.
So like type in Google, type in whatever product you want, click on that shopping little icon.
Yeah, Google has like Google Shopping where they
Yeah.
match prices.
So boom, now you have like a bunch of different prices. You can pick the lowest one. Yeah. So for me, it helps save money. I think.
I got a tip, kind of for saving money, but if you want to buy something like generally a big purchase, like, oh, I need a new TV or I want to buy a brand new Xbox. If you, from the moment you decide that, wait 2 weeks from then. In that, after that 2 weeks, if you still want to buy it, you should probably buy it because you want it. So that way you're not making impulse decisions on buying something.
That's a good
I've done that
point.
before, and I was like, oh, I want to buy this, this video game or something. 2 weeks later, I forgot about it. I didn't buy it because it didn't matter anymore.
For me, I'm definitely an impulse buyer.
Are you?
Yeah, I need to stop that.
That's what I was asking. Like, does the internet make that worse? Because Amazon's like, they have this like one-click purchase. You literally click a button and you buy it right away.
Little tip that I do. I never create an account. So like I don't have that ability right away.
You buy it as a guest
As
or
a
whatever.
guest.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then a lot of times my purchase gets deterred because I'm like, I don't want to fill all this out.
Laziness overcomes.
I hate filling out all that stuff.
What's your
fucking hate
name?
it.
Your address.
And I
Oh
hate
my
that
God,
Google
yeah.
Chrome is like has that setting where you can.
Oh, you save it? Yeah.
Yes.
I'm like, never. Stop.
Yeah.
No, I don't
Always.
ever want to save this.
It has like my old address, so like I'm pretty good. Yeah, I hate that.
I don't have my shopping history hasn't changed at all. I don't think I haven't really bought much stuff online.
Just your porn
Just
subscriptions. and-
not even. That's all free. No, just I don't know. The only thing right now, all I want to buy right now is clothes.
I could kind of see where it could increase my spending limits because there's some items that I cannot buy locally that now I have the access to. So stupid thing that I bought last time. It's not stupid. I actually love it. They're toe spreaders. It's for like yoga people. Don't fucking judge me. I saw that look, dude. And like, there's nowhere locally that sells it except for Amazon.
What the fuck? Toe spreaders?
Yeah, dude.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm trying to get my feet to look like a monkey's and like use them to like grip stuff.
What the fuck?
I'm just kidding. No, like your toes. This is what I'm.
You're not kidding about the monkey stuff, but you're not kidding about. Or you're kidding about the monkey stuff, but you're not kidding about the toe spreaders.
I did buy them. Your feet are supposed to be real splayed out, from what I understand. If like you didn't have shoes, but since you have shoes, they're all like all together, and it's not the way it's supposed to be.
What's the benefit of this?
Dude, I still don't know what you're talking about.
Gosh dang it, guys! I don't want to get into this.
I want to get into this because this is what the fuck, man.
Ruben is triggered right now.
I hate feet so much, so that's why I'm like, what the fuck is going
You
on?
probably need some toe spreaders, dude.
No, fuck you.
Yeah,
What the?
fuck yeah,
what
dude.
what do they
You
do?
can borrow them. They're all dirty.
Dude,
Are they
Is it-
just jam blockers in your toes so you just like walk like?
That's exactly what it is.
Hell.
That's for like painting your toenails so they don't touch.
It looks exactly like that.
It's
Actually,
this. It's got to be the same thing, right?
Kind of, and I love it,
Oh my gosh.
dude.
We are looking
Don't-
for a new host again.
Gosh dang it. Once the fourth Michelob goes down, I start talking the truth. Start revealing some facts about myself.
What the fuck are toe spreaders, man?
I don't think he even realizes the magnitude of what he just said.
I'll let you borrow them, dude. Don't worry.
Look how anxious he is right now. He's peeling away.
I'm getting judged, dude. That's what it is.
I just don't understand the purpose. Like,
Listen, Ruben, it's a life changer, dude.
So you bought shit like toe spreaders.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying that I could see where it would increase my spending. limits.
okay.
Next topic.
All right, yeah, let's
Yeah.
move on. We're gonna have a next episode on toe spreaders.
Yeah.
I could talk about
If we have a toe spreader expert, please.
Useless shit you have bought in your lifetime.
Ooh.
that. Ooh, I actually like that. I have a lot of stuff just at home that I get yelled at on the daily for having.
So the past, is this April? Past 4 months.
Yes.
I've been to
It's
three
my,
weddings.
It's my month.
I've been to 3 weddings in 4 months.
Ugh.
3.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Stop getting married. Fuck. Give me a break.
Fuck.
It.
You should be honored because you're going to see.
No, it's cool. It's nice. All that. Yeah, whatever. But
Whatever.
you have to give a gift every time, bro. It's expensive.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It gets pricey. What do you do? How do you cheap out on a wedding gift?
I don't think there's a way. Me personally, I
No?
think you just because they spend money on you, and it's
Yeah.
like. Me personally, that's my thought.
Right.
I don't.
One time I like made something as a gift to have more sentimental value than monetary value. I have no idea if they use it anymore, but
I can tell you for a fact, well, it might have been pretty fresh, that they did,
okay.
and it looked really nice.
I made like a wine rack out of like 3-inch PVC pipes. And then I made a bottle, like a beer bottle opener with a magnetic bottle catch that holds like 30 beer caps on it. It's pretty cool.
I was kind of jealous. And I was like, Joey has never made me anything.
Get married, bro.
Damn, dude.
I don't have a reason to give you
Why
a
are you
present.
putting pressure on it?
But
That's funny.
that's the only way I could think of.
Like kind of not cheaping out, but
Right.
doing on the budget.
What's the standard for a gift? Is there a certain amount you got to spend?
Is it the same amount as the dinner, or is it 2 times or something like that?
My understanding is always the dinner price. That's my
Okay.
understanding.
Pay for your dinner, but how do you know how much they spent? Is there just
You
like
don't.
an average?
You
80
better guesstimate
80,
that.
$100 on a dinner? Is that what?
I guess you really don't know.
Yeah.
It's on average, it must be around like 50 to 100, right?
Probably.
I'm thinking per person. But for me, I think there's a lot of ways to kind of give gifts on a budget. One, like just know the person and give them something sentimental that's on the cheaper side. And as long as you know the person, you should be able to do that.
Yeah.
Second, there's always like wedding registries, and a lot of times if you don't have a lot of money and they're trying to do a big purchase, you can contribute to that big purchase. So if they're trying to buy a car with their wedding registry, I don't know who would do that, but you can contribute like $100 or $50 or whatever you want towards that big purchase.
Yeah, people do that for their honeymoon too.
There you go.
Contribute to my honeymoon fund.
Yeah.
I've seen that a lot.
That makes sense.
I for our group of friends, I think sentimental value is higher than monetary value.
For sure.
There's people out there that are materialistic, but I think a sentimental gift is more important and lasting than something that costs a lot of money.
Yeah.
That's a good point. I'm weird. Me personally, just talking as myself. I'm talking as myself.
Yeah.
Are you though? Are you really?
I don't think so. I like to get them if I like to match whatever. I'll try to match whatever they did for me. Me personally, that's just
Right.
they're putting something that's really a big deal to them, and there's a lot of moving parts and stuff. It's like, okay, let me just give you because
Pay your way.
yeah, and then just leave it at that.
Yeah.
But that's me. That's what to me. That's something that I can't do on a budget. It's one of those items. It's just like, or
You budget for it, but it's not something
yes,
to do
there we
on
go.
a-
There
on
we
a-
go. Yeah.
So like, let's say there's a wedding registry, right? You just pick the highest one.
Not the highest one, but I would say we're going back to the $50 to $100.
That's what you kind of say.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, and that again, that's just me. That's my thoughts on it.
It's pretty nice, except if you've been to 3 weddings in like 4 months.
It's rough, bro.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, I got another one in September, which it's a good break, and I think there's another one like later this year that I may or may not get invited to, and I'd be okay if I didn't because
Right.
that's like 5 weddings in a year, bro.
It's pretty rough.
But you get to share. But those are the moments that you can never share
It's
with.
a lot of fun. Yeah, I agree. But 5 in a year, is that a lot?
But you don't have to go.
Yeah. Oh,
That's another thing, too.
If you get invited, and it's
You
not
can-
if it's not a destination or out of state, you kind of have to go. Let's
That's
be honest.
exactly how I feel too.
There's no excuse unless you're like on a vacation or you got to feed your grandma's cat. Yeah.
Have you seen the show New Girl?
No.
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ish.
They have their fridge just filled up because they're around like our age.
Dude,
it just filled up with one invite.
That's how my fridge is. It's like the save the dates,
Yeah.
all the pictures, like the
All of
bride
them.
and groom pictures.
Yeah.
That's what my fridge looks like. It's a yearly thing,
Stop having so many friends, bro.
I guess. I'm just too fucking popular.
Is that why you limit your number of friends?
Yeah. It's by choice.
Hashtag blessed.
Yeah. Just kidding. No one wants to be my friend.
So I want to end on a brand new segment, fresh content, hot off the press. You ready?
Go for it.
What is the yuppiest thing that you did this week? We're
Damn.
talking traditional yuppie, like I spent money on something I shouldn't have. Or I did something that isn't normal to the general public.
This includes last week too, because that's the
Yeah.
only story I got.
Do you want me to start so you guys can think about it?
Yes.
All right. So I guess the biggest thing that I could think of is I haven't pulled the trigger yet, but I looked into hiring a maid to clean my house.
Yeah, it's so crazy. I've heard of this before.
Dude,
This is so crazy.
This goes back to the time and money thing. Like hiring a maid. I got a quote for it. $140 to clean my whole house. Everything from the baseboards to the toilets to the sinks to the showers to the kitchen to putting the dishes in the dishwasher.
Right.
That's like I don't know. That's like a 3 to 4 hour job for me solo. If I can pay that money to do that, it's worth my time and money.
Ruben, do you have anything to input on this?
Well, Ruben lives here too, so he gets the benefit from it.
That is true. That is true.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're like, fuck it.
So we split it 3 ways.
The only time I've seen Ruben, the only time
My
I've seen
understanding.
Ruben clean his bathroom is when he has a girl come over.
That's hilarious. That makes sense. I remember your bathroom always being blue at the other.
I've been meaning to get more of
Blue?
those.
Yeah.
Oh, the toilet.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I've been meaning to get more of those.
Okay.
Those are cheaper than the not blue ones. The chlorine tabs for the toilet.
I like it. I like it to have it blue because it says like, oh, it's clean.
Like
Blue.
you tried.
Yeah. Like I know what I'm doing.
That's hilarious. Gosh dang it. I just can't get over that, dude, still.
Why?
It's pretty crazy. I don't know, man. Like, it's probably a good purchase.
How clean is your apartment?
Not
On a scale of 1 to 10, like how dirty? Like 10 being the cleanest you've ever seen it. Like you just moved in clean.
It stays at a steady 3.
Wow.
Steady.
Does that make you feel? What's the word?
Yuppie?
No, I mean like it being that dirty. Does that like
No, man.
you
like,
don't care? Doesn't bother you?
I know it doesn't bother me, but it bothers the other people in that apartment.
All right. So if you could spend $100 once a month to have a maid come, would you do it?
Is it just once a month?
Oh, you can have it like every 1 week, every 2 weeks, every 4
No
weeks.
fucking way. For $100 every week?
I imagine the price changes.
Oh yeah, it's like
Oh,
it's
okay.
probably cheaper every week because they clean less.
Okay.
But once a month, it's like $140 for me. For they charge by like they have some algorithm. It's square footage and how many knickknacks you have. Like, are you a minimalist? Do you have a bunch of
Okay.
like?
Yeah, they'll probably start charging me like $1,000 every month. No, man. Like, I don't know. I think just my place is too small now for us.
That's a good point.
You know, so it's just too much shit.
Yeah,
So that's why it stays at a state. Because like you'll see like random shit in the corner.
just because you don't have room for it.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah, you are in a smaller area. That does
for the same amount of people.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So
that does make sense.
All right,
I don't know.
who's ready to answer this question? Ruben, what was the yuppiest thing you did in the past week or so?
I spent a lot of money on drinks.
Was this like an occasion?
No, it was just another day.
Another day, another dollar?
Another day, another dollar.
What is a lot on drinks?
I probably spent.
You wake up, you're looking through your receipts.
No, I don't. I don't want to look at them because I know they're full of regret. I bought a round of shots and I knew that was like $75.
Damn, I wasn't there.
Holy.
Yeah, so
I missed out.
And I remember.
Ruben gets generous when he's drunk.
Yeah, yeah. I was having fun. So. Yeah,
It was a good time, actually.
it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
$75 on that, $40 on dinner, and I probably bought more stuff, and that's when I don't remember much.
Couple $100 night.
Yep.
That's
One
all right.
of those
That's pretty
nights.
yuppie, bro.
Yeah, it was fun.
Where'd you go? Downtown?
Downtown.
Downtown.
Oh, I like downtown a lot. It's a lot of fun.
Dude, I spent that whole Sunday just fucked up.
Hungover?
Yeah, I cannot do nothing. That might be one of the yuppiest things I've done. Is not nothing. I ordered Uber Eats three times that day.
In one day?
Yeah.
No,
'cause
you didn't.
I swear.
No, you did not.
Yep. Because I was not going to leave the
Breakfast, lunch, and
apartment.
dinner?
Yep.
Did you get the same driver every time? He's like, again, bro? Come on. Come on.
No, man. Like, yeah, we were not going to leave.
That's
at
funny.
all. Yeah. Panda Express was one of them. And that's my go-to hangover.
Was that lunch or
Really?
dinner?
I think that was lunch.
What was dinner?
Good question. I don't fucking remember.
Breakfast?
I don't remember that either.
All right.
I know. I just remember Panda.
Panda Express it is.
Yeah, dude. That might have been one of the yuppiest things I've done. The second one was actually a week ago. Went to Universal Studios. And so obviously spent a shit ton of money just to get in because those
it's
tickets are not cheap.
$100 a person or
Yeah.
something.
And then on top of that, snuck in some paraphernalia.
Edible paraphernalia?
No, I'm talking about like alcohol.
Oh, okay.
And so we were like on the rides, just having fun, getting twisted. And yeah, so usually it's like a family place and stuff.
Right,
and
right.
Yeah, it might have been
There's
one
all
of
these kids running around.
Yeah, and I felt a little like weird, old, and kind of disappointed on the butterbeer, by the way.
I thought it was alcoholic. Is it not?
Same. Nope,
not
not at
alcohol?
all.
It's like a root beer?
Yeah, mine was like a slushy, and I don't know. It was just super, super sweet. Fuck it. No alcohol. I should have like just poured a little bit.
Just bring the flask.
Yeah,
Spike it up.
but no.
Well,
Lasting words?
thanks for listening.
Yeah.
Till next time.
Keep it yuppie.
Gotta save that money.
Yeah, save that money.
Gotta save that money.
Hopefully we helped at somewhat. If not, sorry. Thanks for tuning in to the Yup Life.
If you enjoyed it, leave us a rating and a review on iTunes, or just follow us at the Yup Life Podcast.
We're on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, iTunes, and Google Play Music.
Stay yuppie.